Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about Keyof keyword in TypeScript. We're going to learn what it is and how to use it. In previous video we talked about type aliases, union type, and interface. We've learned how to use them. Now in this video, how can we use now the type aliases or an interface to create a union type of its keys? Let's say here we have a type that represents task type. Let's say task type. Then it is going to have two key, name and status. I'm gonna say this is going to be a union type say task status type is going to have two value, completed or pending. It has two values, completed or pending. Now we're gonna type the status key here. We just created a type that represents a task. Now, how can we create a union type of task type? It means we're gonna get a kind of results. We're gonna get name or status. We're gonna get name or status here. It is going to be the value of our union type that we're going to create it just right now. Now, here, let's create a union type of task type using Keyof. Say type task keys, and then you're gonna say key of task type. Here you can see that we just created a union of task type. Our task keys type here has two values, name and status. Because if here we want to create a constant, let's say const task status, let's say task keys, and then if you tap it with task keys type, let's copy this, and then you can see as we tap it with task keys type, we have only two values to select. We can select either name or status. Here we have two choices. You can see the error disappear. If we pass it a value which is not name or status, we're going to get here an error. And that's how we can create a union type of a type alias here using the Keyof. Let's create a function that is going to get the status. Now let's take another example. Let's say we have here a type, let's say backend API type here. We're gonna have here two keys per action. It is going to have the base euro, it is going to be a string. Second one is going to be the status, the boolean, and another key, it is going to be developments. Let's copy these two keys right there, and then let's type now our function. Let's create a function that is going to check the status of our backend. Function check backend API status. And then here we're going to pass it status as argument, and then we're going to use Keyof to create a union type of backend API status type, because we need, when we are going to call our function, we need to pass production, because we need to get a little autocomplete, avoid the typing error. Let's say here, if we try to call our function here, we're going to get a small autocomplete. We should select development or production. Then here, when we're going to make a small check here, you can see that we are still getting an autocomplete. And that's how we can use the Keyof keyword to create a union type of a type aliases. But also we can use it to create a union type of an interface. So we have here an interface animal, and then we have here the name, string, color, string, and then we're gonna say type animal keys. Then we're gonna do key of animal, and then we just created a union of animal keys. Here we should pass the name or color. Let's create a constant here. Let's say here we have dog, and then we tap it with animal keys, and you can see here that we have the choice to select either color or the name. Here we have two choices to select color or name as value. If we pass another value, we're going to get here an error. And that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.